Hello and welcome to another episode of Kwesi's Corner with me, Kwesi, and I'm going to be talking today about some ozones or effects type cymbals that you may find interesting. We've got a few here, 2 Sabians and 2 Bosphorus. Everybody knows how much I love Sabians, so it's a good chance for me to introduce them, and also everybody knows how good Bosphorus are, so that's also in there, and we're going to have a head-to-head, face-to-face, and we'll see who wins. Nah, joking. Nah, they're both. Alright, so we have here 4 interesting effect symbols to choose from. 2 are Bosphorus, 2 are Sabian. All sound absolutely amazing and have their own characteristics. We're going to go over them. All of them are 18 inches, by the way. So we wanted to make sure that if we were going to do a field test, it'd be nice and even. Okay, so first we'll start off here with the Turk 6-hole effect crash. And this one I like a lot because basically it's not as high pitched as some of the others, as all the others actually. It's not as high pitched. You can really go in without it kind of, annoying you with the high tones. And it's great to use as a stacker. I don't know if you've seen any of the early videos, but you can see that if you put a splash on top of that, it's quite subtle. You can surprisingly use this for jazz. We've had some jazz drummers come in and purchase this solely for that purpose, just as an interesting effect in an otherwise subtle setup. So that's quite useful. The next we'll go to is the Ozone AAX. So it's the Sabian Ozone Crash, the AAX version. Very bright, very cutting, great for long, sharp accents. Again, if you want to do a lot of crash play and crash riding, it will stand up to a beating. It won't break under you. Yeah, a very good proposition for those who are looking to add something trashy yet fairly controlled in their setup. For an 18, that's great. What we'll go to next is the Bosphorus traditional. I believe this is the 18-hole traditional crash. Great crash, even more piercing and cutting than most I've played. Very, very high pitched, but it's got a great sustain on it and a great spread. And it's great to use, especially for those big wide open spaces. If you really want to project without having to actually lay into it too much, this is the one for you. Next one we'll go to is the HHX Evolution crash. It's also an ozone, obviously, as you can see here. What can I say? It's a great crash, nice and earthy, full-bodied, but you still get that trashiness from it. I think I've got one. I use one, and I use it basically as a crash. I don't even use it as an effects symbol, really. I use it as another crash. And I find it very useful for those strong accents that you just want a bit of body out of, and you can really rely on as full a crash as the others, but just with something a little bit extra. So between the 4, I would say it's not a case of which one's better. It's a case of which one you prefer, what fits your sound palette, and what you would find suitable for the style of music you're playing, and the different musical scenarios you may find yourself in. And yeah, so that's, without further ado, I'm gonna bash them around a bit as I do, and you're gonna experience what these are saying in a very controlled environment. Drum shack is not controlled, it's madness. thanks for watching another episode. We're happy to bring this to your attention, and we hope you found this informative and helpful when it comes to choosing something interesting, something different to add to your palette. Once again, if you like what you've seen, please do subscribe wherever that may be, and join us next week for another installment of the K.